TV's humming in the corner, painting blue across the walls. I'm chasing every shadow, waiting for a ghost to call. Your sweater's on the arms, yeah, it still smells like your perfume. And honestly, it's the only thing that's keeping me in this room. I checked the weather back in Portland just to see if you're in the rain. Funny how a zip code is the only way I touch your pain. And the silence is a heavy weight, yeah, it's louder than the cars outside. I'm reaching for a hand I know isn't there, searching for a heart that's finally dry. Now I'm just listening to the midnight static, trying to find your voice in the white noise, baby. It's cinematic, how we turn to tragic, watching all the colors start to fade to gray. You're the song I can't remember, the dream I can't wake from. I'm still standing where you left me, under a dying sun. Oh, I'm just midnight static. Do you remember that apartment on 4th Street? The floorboards used to creak every time you danced. We had nothing but a mattress and a feeling. We were built on nothing more than a desperate chance. Now I walk past the window and I don't see us at all, just a police sign hanging on a crumbling wall. And the silence is a heavy weight, it's a rhythm I can't seem to break. I'm reaching for a version of you that I didn't know was yours to take. Now I'm just listening to the midnight static, trying to find your voice in the white noise, baby. It's cinematic, how we turn to tragic, watching all our colors start to fade to gray. You're the song I can't remember, the dream I can't wake from. I'm still standing where you left me, under a dying sun. Maybe I'm a glutton for the haunting, maybe I just like the way it hurts. 'Cause every time I close my eyes I'm falling, yeah, I'm falling through the universe, and you're the only star I'll never reach. No. I still look for you on 4th Street, but the lights are out, the lights are all out. Yeah. It's late, I know. These streetlights are bleeding through the blinds again, tracing maps of places we have never been. I'm staring at the ceiling like it's a silver screen, watching every ass that lived inside of me. I poured a drink for two and left it on the shelf. I'm getting really good at lying to myself, and I'm hovering over your name in the dark, counting the miles from my chest to your heart. The signal is weak, but the memory is loud. I'm lost in the smoke of a burnt out cloud, and I'm reaching for the glass horizon, where the sky meets the ghost of your touch. Everything is beautiful and dying. I think I love the of you too much. Now I'm just a dial tone ringing in the deep. A promise that you were never meant to keep. You left a Polaroid tucked inside my favorite book. I'm terrified of how happy we used to look. Your smile was frozen in a 1994 glow. Back when we had nowhere but forward to go. Now the city is a desert and I'm chasing the rain, trying to find a drop that doesn't taste like your name. And I'm hovering over your name in the dark, counting the stitches that held back the spark. The signal is weak, but the memory is loud. I'm just a face in a different crowd. And I'm reaching for the glass horizon, where the sky meets the ghost of your touch. Everything is beautiful and dying. I think I love the idea of you too much. Now I'm just a dial tone ringing in the deep. A promise that you were never meant to keep. Is it cold where you are? Do you look at the stars and see my mistakes? Or am I just a shadow that the morning light breaks? I'm screaming through the static, I'm drowning in the blue. Everything I ever built, it all leads back to you. 3 a.m. and I'm still awake. Just another call I'm not supposed to make. The glass is breaking, girl, as it's fading. Goodbye, babe. Yeah. It's getting cold in here. The hallway's grown an inch since you walked out the door. My shadow's looking for the one it had before. I'm heating up coffee for ghosts I won't drink, staring at the bubbles till I'm right on the brink of calling out your name just to hear the house they counting every promise that was destined to break. And the frost is blooming on the window pane, writing your initials in the freezing rain. I'm shivering in a house built of used to be, waiting for a version of you to come rescue me. Now I'm shouting in an echo chamber just to hear a voice that sounds like yours for a second. It's a beautiful, lonely kind of danger, chasing every footprint that the wind has been collecting. I'm a king of a kingdom made of hollow walls, watching all my pictures turn to dust on the wall. I found your old coat at the back of the stairs. It's heavy. secrets we shared. I remember the night that we danced in a park before light in your eyes started fading to dark. Now the snow's falling down, covering the track of the person I was before I couldn't go back. And the frost is blooming on the window pane. I'm losing my mind just to stay the same. We're shivering in a house built of used to be. Asking if you ever think of rescuing me. Now I'm shouting in an echo chamber just to hear a voice that sounds like yours for a second. It's a beautiful, lonely kind of danger, chasing every footprint that the winter's been collecting. I'm a king of a kingdom made of hollow hearts, watching all our pictures turn to dust on the wall. Just an echo. Do you hear me? Does the wind carry my lungs to your room? Or am I just a fool in a self-made tomb? I'm screaming at the walls, but the walls don't move. I'm losing my grip, I've got nothing to prove. I'm still here. Echoes, just the sound of my own heart beating, chasing footprints, but the snow won't stop. It never stops, it never stops. Total silence. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm still rewinding. Yeah. The curtains are heavy, they're coated in dust, just like the forever that turned into rust. I'm sitting front row in a theater for one, watching the movies of things we have done. There's you in the kitchen, there's you in the light, before we gave up on the rest of the night. The film is flickering, losing its hue, but God, I'm still stuck on the I love you. And I know every line before it is said. I'm living a life that is already dead. The smoke from my lungs makes a ghost in the air. I reach out to touch you, but nothing is there. Now I'm drowning in cigarette, smoking celluloid, filling the space that you left in the void. It's a slow motion crash, it's a beautiful mess. I'm wearing the ghost of your hand on my chest. You're the ending I knew, but I couldn't prevent. Now I'm just breathing in all the time that we spent. Ooh. The screen goes to white. The smoke clears the room. I'm left in the dark in this cinematic tomb. Just one more reel, please, just one more reel. I'm just driving, I don't know where else to go. The dashboard's glowing like a dying star in the velvet silence of this moving car. I'm turning corners just to feel the sway of a body that used to lean my way. The streetlights are blurring in a long gold line. I'm reading your ghost in the exit sign. Every red light feels like a heart attack, asking me why I'm never turning back. Ooh. And the pavement is slit with the tears of the sky. I'm watching the world just wash on by. I'm losing my grip on the wheel in the road, carrying the weight of a heavy coat. Now I'm hydroplaning through the neon rainfall, trying to catch a vision that isn't there at all. The colors are bleeding, the rhythm is slow. I'm sliding through places we used to know. It's a beautiful wreck in the middle of the street, where the ghost of the city and my loneliness meet. Ooh, in the neon rain, I passed that diner where we stay till 4. Oh, I can almost see through the glass of the door, but the reflection's broken by a passing truck. Just like the timing of our shitty love, I'm reaching for the radio to kill the sound. Silence is the only thing I've ever found that speaks the truth about the way you live, leaving me stranded in this liquid death. Oh, and the pavement is slit with the tears of the sky. I'm watching my reflection start to die. I'm losing my grip on the wheel in the road, sinking under the weight of the dead I'm owed. Oh, now I'm hydroplaning through the neon rainfall, oh, trying to catch a vision that isn't there at all. The colors are bleeding, the rhythm is slow. I'm Oh, neon rain fall. The lights are blurring, I think I'm finally stopping. I'm home, where you are. The engine turns off, silent, except for the rain hitting the roof. Yeah, we had it all on paper, didn't we? I found a napkin from that cafe downtown, where we mapped out the kitchen and the garden ground. You wanted roses, I wanted a porch with a view. I spend all my Sundays just drawing a life next to you. But the ink is starting to run and the edges are torn, looking at a palace that was never even born. And the foundation's nothing but dust and regret. I'm living in a layout I can't quite forget. I'm walking through rooms that don't have any walls, listening for footsteps in non-existent halls. Now I'm just drawing blueprints for a ghost town, building a world where you're still hanging around. It's a cinematic masterpiece of everything we lost, calculating the beauty and the heavy, heavy cost. I'm the architect of a dream that fell through, stuck in the blueprint of a life meant for two. Just a ghost town. There's a master bedroom where we'd sleep through the rain. Now it's just a blank space in the back of my brain. I can see the light in the floor in the spring. I can hear the quiet that the morning would bring. But the hammer never swung and the wood wasn't cut. Every door that I open is permanently shut, and the foundation's nothing but salt and the sea. I'm losing the man that you wanted of me. I'm walking through rooms that don't have any light, trying to finish a sketch in the middle of the night. Ooh. Now I'm just drawing blueprints for a ghost town, building a world where you're still hanging around. It's a cinematic masterpiece of everything we lost, calculating the beauty and the heavy, heavy cost. I'm the architect of a dream that fell through, stuck in the blueprints of a life meant for two. Maybe the soil was too thin, maybe the storm was too strong, but I'd rather live in this life than face the truth that you're gone. I'm still adding windows, I'm still painting the doors, I'm still claiming the space that was supposed to be yours. It was supposed to be yours, yeah. Blueprints for a ghost town. I'm erasing the lines, but the marks are still there. The house we never built, just a ghost town, still stay in the night. The sound of a phone off the hook, a long steady beat that fades into a lush. dark synth chord. Hey, are you awake? Probably not. It's 4 in the morning, the darkest of blues. I'm scrolling through pictures and searching for clues of when the I love you started sounding like work, and when the soft edges began to feel sharp. I'm holding my phone like it's your cold hand, building my world on the shifting sand. I dialed your number and hung up at 3. I'm scared of the person you become without me, and the signal is breaking, it's drifting away into the spaces of things we won't say. I'm caught in a frequency, lost in the air, reaching for someone who's no longer there. Now I'm just static on the line, babe, a ghost in the wires, a fracture in time. It's a cinematic tragedy, perfectly designed to leave me behind while you're starting to climb. I'm the voice in the wind that you'll never quite hear. I'm the 4 a.m. confession that disappears. I remember your breath on the back of my neck. Now I'm just counting the parts of the wreck. The kitchen is quiet, the coffee is cold. I'm reading the stories we never got told. I wonder if you're sleeping or if you're like me, chasing a version of what used to be before the connection just flickered and died, leaving me empty with nowhere to hide. And the signal is breaking, it's fading to black. I'm sending out signals you're not sending back. I'm caught in a frequency, lost in the dark, searching for any last remaining spark. Now I'm just static on the line, babe, a ghost in the wires, a fracture in time. It's a cinematic tragedy, perfectly designed to leave me behind while you're starting to climb. I'm the voice in the wind that you'll never quite hear. I'm the 4 a.m. confession that disappears. Can you hear me? Through the white noise, through the distance, I'm screaming through the copper, I'm bleeding through the screen. I'm the loudest silence that you've ever seen. Static on the line, I'm losing you. No, I already did. Static on the line, it's getting hard to breathe in here. I'm sitting in the center of the things we left behind, trying to organize the chaos of a cluttered mind. There's a mountain of letters in a box of old keys to doors that don't open for people like me. I'm trying to move, but I'm anchored to the floor by the ghost of the way that you looked at the door before you stepped out and you took all the light and left me to bargain with the middle of the night. And the air is getting thinner with every breath I take. I'm waiting for the moment that the fever starts to break, but the memory is heavy, it's a lead and kind of blue, and I'm pinned to the carpet by the shadow of you. Now I'm just a paperweight in an empty room, holding down the memories, waiting for the gloom to lift off my shoulders, to let me go free. But the gravity of goodbye is crushing me. It's a cinematic ending, the credits start to crawl while I'm holding down the ghost of it all. Ooh, I'm just a paperweight. The clock Clock on the metal, stuck at 10 to 4. I haven't had the heart to win it anymore. Time is a luxury I can't quite afford, when I'm still haunted by your every word I saw. A plain streak across the morning sky, and wondered if you're up there waving goodbye, or if you're like me, just a stone in the stream, drowning in the middle of a fever dream. And the air is getting thinner, it's a cold and bitter taste. I'm looking at the ruins of the years we went to waste. Yeah, the memory is heavy, it's a mountain I can't move. I'm dying in the silence of the things I couldn't prove. Now I'm just a paperweight in an empty room, holding down the memories, waiting for the gloom to lift off my shoulders, to let me go free. But the gravity of goodbye is crushing me. It's a cinematic ending, the credits start to crawl while I'm holding down the ghost of it all. I wanna fly, I wanna break the glass, I wanna let the wind take everything and pass. But I'm stuck here, I'm frozen, I'm weighted to the earth, trying to figure out what a broken heart is worth. What is it worth? Hey, paperweight, holding down the pages of a story that is done. I'm still here, under the weight of everyone. Yeah, it's a long way down. I stepped off the edge of the world we used to know, thinking I could fly, or at least let go. But the air is too thin, and the ground is too far. I'm reaching for the ghost of where you are. The city lights below look like falling stars, a million little pieces of our broken jar. I'm checking my watch, but the hands don't move. I got nothing left to gain and everything to prove. And the wind is screaming secrets in my ear, everything I whispered, everything you didn't hear. I'm suspended in the moment between us and gone, waiting for the impact in the early morning dawn. Now I'm here, terminal velocity, falling for you still, breaking every law of physics against my own will. It's a cinematic free fall, a beautiful descent, spinning every second that we never should have spent. I'm not scared of the crash, I'm not scared of the ground, I'm just scared of the silence when I'm no longer found. Do you feel the pressure? Does the room start to shake when you realize a heart is a hard thing to break? I'm passing through clouds that look just like your face, a cruel hallucination in this empty space. I'd reach for still falling. The music's dying slowly back, and now I'm praying for a day to blow me back. But the gravity is honest, and the gravity is real. It's the only thing left that I can actually feel that. Sailing, no velocity, the crop is getting closer now. I can see the porch light, the one you left on. Wait for the sun is peeking through the holes in the sheet. I can hear the neighbors waking up on the street. The storm is past and left a bruise on the sky, and I finally run out of reasons to cry. The coffee is bitter and the house is too still. I've climbed every mountain and I've stayed on the hill, just to see if you look back from the valley below. But the fog's too thick for the people who go, and the ringing in my ears is starting to fade into the ghost of every mistake that we made. I'm sitting in the wreckage, I'm cleaning the glass, waiting for the feeling of the present to pass. Now I'm just the afterglow in an empty room. The dust is settling on the end of the doom. It's a cinematic ending, the screen's going black, and I'm finally stopping, I'm not looking back. I'm the quiet that follows the loudest of hearts, a collection of finished and broken off parts. Ooh, just the afterglow. I took your picture off the back of the door. I don't think I need to see that smile anymore. Not because I hate it, or because I moved on, but because I'm tired of singing for someone who's gone. I'm opening a window, letting in the cold air. There's a space on the bed, and it's finally just square. No shape of a body, no scent on the grain, just a clean piece of fabric, washed of the stain. And the ringing in my ears just turned into peace. I'm signing the papers, I'm ending the lease on the version of me that was tethered to you. I'm starting to see a different shade of the blue. Now I'm just the afterglow in an empty room. The dust is settling on the end of the doom. It's a cinematic ending, the screen's going black, and I'm finally stopping, I'm not looking back. I'm the light that follows the loudest of hearts, a collection of finished and broken all the times. No more shouting, no more static on the line, no more chasing footprints. I'm taking back my time. It's okay to be lonely, it's okay to be through. It's okay that the story didn't end with you. Afterglow, the room is bright now. I'm stepping out